awesomeness. Also, I got this bad boy right here that we want to talk about. And in the news, we've got Edgar Wright tweeting pictures and making small little jokes about how he wants to finish up Ant-Man. And also an X-Men screenwriter and a Kick-Ass comic book writer are coming together to make a family-friendly comic book slash maybe movie. So, and also, I will talk about how I reported last night that Nick Fury showed up on the ending of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, alright, now, let's get to the comic books first, then the news, because we got a lot more comic books than I do news right now. So, let's get into it. Alright, now, all these comic books right here that I have in my hand, you can get at your wonderful comic book store called Empire Comic Books Vault. It's an amazing comic book store. It is on Fulton. It's on 1120 Fulton Avenue, Suite K. Yes, it's an amazing comic book store. I love it. If you go there, I hope you love it too. Great owner. Alright, now, first comic book is Fans vs. Zombies, issue 16. Now, like I talked about earlier, Fanboys vs. Zombies is basically a story about a whole bunch of fanboys and two fangirls who are at Comic Con in San Diego, and they see two zombies running after people, and they think that it's just part of the Comic Con experience. When they actually start eating people, then they're like, "Oh, we should get out of here." But at the same time, they're trying to escape Comic Con where a full blown zombie attack happens, and they use all the awesome fanboy stuff that you can find to uh, pretty much kill all the zombies in one wave. And the second wave, we meet this gentleman. Where is he? This gentleman right here. This guy right here is kind of nuts because after the first wave of zombies, he restarts Comic Con with what left people did not get eaten, and he has a couple zombie celebrities chained up. And so he's trying to bring back, he's trying to get order back into the world of San Diego and trying to continue Comic Con. But at the same time, he turns out to be evil and crazy. So, that is the premise of these books right here. Um, right now, in this issue, they're in space, and somehow zombies get into a spaceship, and they need to go home. And they've lost a lot of people so far. It's a pretty fun. Let's just put it this way: it's a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of nerd references. And Robert Kirkman is supposedly the bad guy in this. He's the how do I put this? He's not the Dale. He's just the bad guy. Let's just put it that way. He's the bad guy in this comic book series. And in this issue right here, it talks about another guy. They spread out, they do different characters in each part of the country and see how they're surviving Comic Con or Comic-Con, how they're surviving the zombie apocalypse while using nerd fanboy references. And then, like I said, we go to this gentleman right here, who they do an homage to a Walking Dead cover, and this is the crazy evil guy that restarted Comic Con in book one. Now he's trapped in a comic book store, writing about his memoirs and how he survives the zombie apocalypse, and how he is wishing that. Well, how he's saying that he's in heaven because he's trapped in a comic book store and he's reading all these comic books, but at the same time, he doesn't really want zombies to come eat him. So, again, Boom Studios make this is just a fun series to read. So if you ever just want to read about how nerds would survive a zombie apocalypse during Comic Con, read Fanboys vs. Zombies. It's pretty awesome. Alright, now two. Sorry, my voice cracked. Forever Evil #2. It's been a month since the first Forever Evil issue has come out. Now, I thought that Forever Evil issues were the start of the Villains Month in September. But it turns out that it's not. It's a completely different story that came out at the same time that the Villains Month came out. So it's going to be a miniseries about I think about five of them. Wait, no, it says seven. It's gonna be seven of them. So this is two of seven, and this issue it looks like they have defeated the Teen Titans, and I'm hoping in this issue they explain more on how the Justice League somehow died or disappeared because they don't explain it at all in the first issue. So let's hope that happens. All right. Lastly, Catalyst, Dark Horse, #4. Uh, and this issue, I believe that a new superhero is introduced, and the main character starts to find out that he is not the only superhero where he lives, and that he finally will start getting that he's the recognition that he deserves for helping out people. Let's put it that way. So, check out Catalyst #4 because it is a beautiful cover art and beautiful just art and colors that flow very well in each issue. So, should check out those out. And then this bad boy right here uh, is the Court of Owls mask and first volume of Court of Owls. Um, it is $24 and it is an amazing package. So, and this was an amazing series too because it was more of mind games and a little sadistic than the Joker. So, yeah, check that out if you are a big fan of Court of Owls and Batman because I know they gave out the mask about a year ago at Comic Con, and I wanted one, but they ran out, of course, because it's Comic Con. So, if you really want the mask and you really want the trade, go out and get yourself a copy of that. Alright, now, to the news. Edgar Wright, the man that has been working with Simon Pegg on all of his awesome movies that he's made, is tweeted a picture of a behind the scenes of Ant-Man, and he tweeted a little funny quip saying right here, it says, well, now it's time to finish a little something that I've been working on, which he's talking about Ant-Man. So, that's going to be great because that just shows that Ant-Man is in production and that we will be getting Ant-Man next year, and it will be amazing because I can't wait to see Ant-Man. Right. Now, what would you say if an X-Men screenwriter and a guy that has created Kick-Ass, which is kind of violent, a lot of violence, uh, they come together and they make a kids comic book slash going to be a TV show or movie? I think that's what it said. I would say that would be a pretty awesome combination because to take those two writers and to bring them together and make a family friendly superhero book, it's pretty amazing. So there was more. There are what? Sorry. There'll be more information as it comes in, and I'll let you know about it. But for right now, there's only talks of those two talking about collaborating with each other on making a family-friendly superhero comic book. So, all right, guys. And last night, when I first reported that Sam Jackson, Nick Fury, appeared on the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's amazing. Now, a lot of my friends are like, when do you think Sam Jackson's going to appear as Nick Fury on S.H.I.E.L.D.? And I was like, probably at the end of, maybe telling Coulson that, oh, by the way, you could be a clone, or you died or you're a cyborg or something like that. No, he appeared on the second episode. Second episode at the end. What the crap? That was amazing. Uh, Kudos to Joss Whedon for doing that because I don't think no one saw that coming, and I think that everyone was going to think that Sam Jackson was going to be at the end of the show or like the middle of the show. No, second episode, and he was being himself. It's pretty amazing. All right, guys. I say thank you for watching. I say please read more comic books because they're amazing. Please subscribe to this channel and have a great day.